Well, it's been a couple weeks into the new program. So far, so good. Started this week at 254, which was 48 pounds down since May. And it's roughly 16% of my body weight I've dropped. Goal is still getting to 225 and then down to 215. So just keep on going. Did miss the first week. First week in this program actually was during my vacation, so days got mixed around because I took a trip to Omaha, which was fun. It was a pretty cool deal. Went and walked the pedestrian bridge, and it was a nice little walk there. And then of course went to Quaker Steak and Lube for dinner in Council Bluffs. Really cool place. If you haven't been there, it's awesome. Go try it out. There's a lot of cool stuff on the walls and everything. It kind of reminded me of Gunther Tootie's out in Englewood, Colorado, which that place was awesome anyway. Then the Tuesday, which is where it really messed up my whole program. Tuesday I went to the zoo up in Omaha. Zoos are more fun with family and other people, but all in all, it was nice little wandering around, get to see some of the animals. The gorillas were really cool this time. You know, he seemed really calm, but I think they were just wanting the sun. So they didn't keep me, which I guess was a good sign. You know, thanks to Schumann and them wondering if I'm going to get locked up with the gorillas or the grizzlies. I managed to get out of there, so it worked out. Then, of course, had my cheat meal on Thursday last week. Man, it is massive tenderloin down at Christine's Firehouse. Oh my gosh, that was awesome. Like $12. It's a monster tenderloin and a side. It's cool. If you're ever going to North KC, go try it out. It is awesome. But even with that cheat meal in there, I managed to drop weight because I went into vacation close to 259. So I came back at 254. Of course, I did a lot of walking that I could get in. But we're into the new program. So Mondays will still be my 5-mile walk down in St. Joe, and then follow that up usually with a gym run. So we're going down to the Purple Palace, just basically hitting out reps, doing 4 sets, 20, 15, 10, 8. This last time I went, I kind of rushed through it and went a little heavy, so jacked up my arm a little bit, but nothing major. Still going. We were actually setting here in between the mile run and agility ladder work to go home and go do my core work. I got to get those abs ready. Whew. But back to, because I get myself all sidetracked in these. So Mondays, 5-mile walk, gym work. Monday and Tuesday, my days off usually from work. I've been taking Bailey out, let her get a little bit of a walk in. She's doing better. We only had one on Tuesday. I think we were coming back up Main Street, and a cat was guarding its food because a lady drops cat food up here for all these cats around here. And Bailey was just looking, but you can see that she's wanting to play with this cat. I'm not saying attack. I'm saying she wants to play with the cat. She lives with 2 cats, so she's used to being able to play with them. And we weren't doing that, so she didn't seem real happy about it. But we got on home, and we're building her back up. She's usually pretty tired after doing the mile over at Duncan. So when we did the 1.5 miles down Main and back, or yeah, 1.5 miles, something like that. Almost 2, I guess, because it wasn't up down Main. It was up Main to 12th, across to Chestnut up to, I think we went to 1st Street, and then 1st back up to Main, and then Main back to the house. So it's probably like 1.5, 1 3/4, something like that. I don't think it was a full 2 miles, but she's doing better. But she'll get her walks on my days off, unless I can get off early and it not be, you know, pitch black, because I'm not going to walk a black, brown, and blonde dog out in the dark. I'm not going to give anybody an excuse to hit her. It's just not going to happen. So Tuesdays will usually be basically a dealer's choice walk. Either I'll do my 5 mile that's up here in Savannah, or I'll do a 2.5 up here, walk Bailey, and then go down to St. Joe. Last week, I do a lot of the St. Joe Fit walks. I'll re-walk those over this time frame, even though they don't have anything going. They're just nice little walks to take. So last week, or no, you gotta remember my week. So this week I went down and did the river walk, and you know, it was a nice warm day, so there's a lot of people out and about. But it is nice to see. Wednesdays are usually going to be a day off, but basically any day that I have work, at lunch I'm going to go take my 2 mile walk. On a good day, I can get the 2 miles down in like 32 minutes. But normally, roughly, it's between 34 and 36 minutes. So it's not a long time. That gives me a little bit of a break between my walk to finish up lunch and then get back to work. But yeah, so Wednesday's off. Thursday is now my core day. It used to be on Mondays. So hence tonight, out run miles and then do my ladder work. Go back home, do the core work, because I'm a sissy. I don't want to lay on the ground and do core work. It's cold out there. Fridays, we'll get back into doing my 3 mile. So the 3 mile jog walk, I'll walk from home over here to the old middle school, do my 3 miles, and then walk back home. It's nothing real fancy about it. Just come out, do the work, get out. So Saturday, Sunday, those are kind of toss-up days. I usually want to go out and get at least a 2.5 mile walk after work, or, you know, at least 2, somewhere in there. I've got routes for 1.5 miles, 2 miles, 2.5 miles, and then 3. So yet again, it's a dealer's choice of what do I want to walk, and do I want to dodge traffic? Because a 3 mile walk is usually out by T, take T Highway back up to 6th on to Benton to 1st out to 71 Highway, 71 back up to 10th, and then 10th back down to the house. So that ends up being usually like 3.3 miles or something like that. It depends. But it's all a matter of getting better. You know, got to keep pushing. Any of you that have followed on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, anything, if you did notice, the Shatter Expectations has been added to this, because it's always been the never give up, the break the wall, you know, breaking the walls down. The two, at this time I'm laying sights on the 250 wall. I'm ready to break that wall, get into the 240s. You know, the lightest I've been in my adult life is down to 234, and that was 2 years ago, I think, 2 years ago in October. So I'm not that far removed. It's not like it took 3-6 years, whatever it was, to get back down to weight. But just focusing now with the diet, mainly like dinner, cutting down in half, not eating as much as I ate, watching when I'm eating and drinking and all of that good stuff. So just getting ready to keep going, I guess. That's a problem with this. Yet again, need a script or something, because I get sidetracked. And just ramble. You ever do that? It's not so fun. But I think that's all I've got for this week. With the change in the program, I don't know if you're going to get weekly. I don't know how long I'm going to run this program. The last one I ran 9 weeks. I had a week off, and then I had a bad week in there too, but we still dropped 18 pounds over the 9 weeks, which I was hoping for more, but it wasn't just the weight. I know that doing the core workout, the stations, the agilities, the couple times I did them before I just said screw it and started doing the 3 mile, I can see inches coming off, inches in stomach, my legs. I mean, everything's seeming to start to line up. Like, I'm back down into my 34 jeans. I can get into a large, tall shirt. It has to be tall. I'm mostly torso, so got short ass legs and a torso. So the long shirt's necessary, but I can get into the tall, large, and it doesn't look, obscene, I guess. Maybe the wrong word. I don't know, but just a matter of, I'm not giving up. I'm not quitting on this. I'm not gonna fail. I've had at least one person, I'm sure others think it, because it's cold out, and it's for even to go out and walk, to go out and do this running, do this work, telling me it's stupid. Everybody has the right to their opinion, but I'm going to do what I feel is best for me. And what's best for me is not probably what's best for everyone. So I'm going to go out. I'm going to run in the cold. The only thing that might slow me down is when it starts to ice. When it ice, I'll have to figure something out, because I have fallen way too many times over the last 2-3 years, and that plate in my neck, I don't want another one. So, but yeah, it's just how it is, I reckon. But enough rambling. I got to get back to work. You guys all have a good one, and I will talk to you later.